absolutely rude. Meghan irritates William by wearing outstanding dress on his son's christening. Prince Louis Arthur Charles is fifth in line to the throne, the third child of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, making him the spare to the spare. While on the afternoon he was born, guns rang out in central London, with the traditional 41-round salute coming from Hyde Park and the 62-round version from the Tower of London. The poor boy faces a lifetime of forevermore slipping down the pecking order. But take a second look at what the assembled Windsors and Middleton families are wearing. All are in varying hues of cream and blue. And then take a look at what Meghan is wearing, an olive green Ralph Lauren dress and hat by Stephen Jones. Is it plausible that 10 adults and 3 children all turned up in perfectly coordinating shades of the same 2 colors purely by accident? Consider also the fact that for years now Kate, Duchess of Cambridge, has demonstrated an abiding yet to nearly permanently dress her family in matching colors, in reds and pinks in 2017 for Trooping the Color, in mauve and pastels in Poland the same year, in soft blues for a National Health Service charity video in 2020 and more blue for a family meeting with Sir David Attenborough. So, why the dickens are the lot of them matching except for Meghan? While the anomaly was noted at the time, no one really gave it much heed. As far as the public knew, the so-called Fab Four, the Cambridges and the Sussexes, were going strong. What has come out since then is that by the time that Louis was being wrangled into the famed Honiton christening gown, things had already started to go wildly pear-shaped behind closed doors. William's urging of his brother to, according to Finding Freedom, not rush this and to take as much time as you need to get to know this girl had spectacularly backfired. Meanwhile, Meghan's introduction to royal life had been decidedly rocky, and instances such as Kate reportedly not giving the actress a lift to go shopping one day, even though they were both headed to the same destination, hardly helped smooth the way. According to biographer Robert Lacey's 2021 Battle of Brothers, when William heard about the bullying claims, he was horrified by what he had just been told about Meghan's alleged behavior and went on to have a showdown with Harry that was fierce and bitter. Less than a year after the Louis christening photo was taken, the Sussexes had left the Royal Foundation, the charity body William and Harry had jointly established in 2009, and were leaving the tree-lined streets of Kensington behind to set up home in Frogmore Cottage on the Queen's Windsor estate. Less than a year later came the final hammer blow, and off the Duke and Duchess waltzed into the Hollywood sunset. Therefore, in hindsight, with so many of the undercurrents and tensions of that time having been widely reported on, should Meghan's choice of christening outfit been something of a signpost that very choppy waters lay ahead? That what looked like the glorious age of the Sussexes was going to spin out of control? The two most obvious explanations for the Duchess of Sussex's outfit, as far as I can see, are that either Kate had come to some sort of loose understanding with her family about what colours they would all wear, the photography-loving Duchess having a weather eye on the photos and failed to tell her new sister-in-law. Or, the cream and blue palette was chosen and the families all dutifully told and Meghan chose to disregard things. Who did what to whom in this situation is something we may never know, but in retrospect, Meghan's incongruous outfit should have been something of a flashing warning sign that it was not all happy families and cozy kitchen suppers when the press and public weren't looking. Or maybe we should have all just been paying more attention to Harry. When the two couples took part in the first and only Royal Foundation Forum in early 2018, the question of whether there were disagreements ever between them all came up. There were